Promise 9, a K-pop girl group now under ASND, I'm pretty sure announced Ascend, officially debuted on January 24th, 2018. They were on a survival show Idol School where fans chose the members. The group originally consisted of 9 members. If I do say their names wrong, forgive me. Sarum, Hayoung, Hyori, Jiwon, Jisun, Soyeon, Chaeyoung, Nakyoung, and Jihyun. But now only consists of 5 official members: Hayoung, Jiwon, Chaeyoung, Nakyoung, and Jihyun. Again, if I did pronounce their names wrong, I'm sorry, forgive me. I'm new to this. Anyways, today I'm here to listen to and review every album, mini album, single album, and giving my top 3 songs from each said release and ranking each covered release and my top 10 songs overall. Before I get started with this video, just remember this is my opinion, and if you disagree with anything I said, then you can always comment your opinion down below in the comments. Anyways, let's get straight to it. Promise 9's debut mini album was released on January 24th, 2018, with 6 tracks running for 20 minutes, with the title track Too Hard. And of course, the mini album is called Too Hard. They take on a young and cute concept in this mini album, and I'm guessing the school concept is because of them being chosen from Idol School, the survival show. Just a wild guess. This mini album reminded me of Twice's early work, but it seems that they aren't as experimental as Twice was. Well, still is. And yeah, I think this is an excellent debut. It shows all their strengths, their vocal ability, and also their comfort in just music in general. Just creating music, making, like they sound comfortable on the songs and comfortable even with the concept. Yeah, my favorite song was Be With You. I love the vocal delivery, satisfying beat, and softer sound of the song, so that made it number 1. My top 3, of course: number 1, Be With You; number 2, Heart 2; and number 3, Miracle. I give this mini album an 8.5 out of 10. Really good. And I was just like, this set the standard for what was to come. We will see what is to come. Anyways, next mini album number 2. Today is Promise 9's second mini album, which was released on June 5th, 2018, with 6 tracks running for a total of 18 minutes, including the title track Peter Pat DKDK. This mini album continues the same sound as before and shows their talent as well as their consistency in making music and just sounding amazing, continuing their vocals. It was a very fun listen, especially because, as I just said, their vocal showcase that is on display in this mini album. Their vocals blend amazingly. They had this like cat thing going on in the MV. That's why I showed my cat. I don't know where he went. Yeah, my favorite song was Clover because of the vocals, which shine in this song. From the delivery to the layering, all the vocals were amazing in this song. So that makes my top three, of course. Number one, Clover. Number two, Think of You. And number three, Peter Pat DKDK. Um, I'd say this mini album was a 9 out of 10. It was really good. It was a step up from the last one. And yeah, they just built upon that same sound, that same like kind of cute and young concept they had going on in the first mini album. They just built upon it and made it better in this mini album, in my opinion. So yeah, 9 out of 10. On to the next, actually the first special album. From 9 is a special single album which was released on October 10th, 2018, with 3 songs digitally, a runtime of 10 minutes, including the title track Love Bomb. You can definitely see their growth as they start to get more comfortable making music, and once again, their vocals don't disappoint. Very strong vocals throughout this entire special album. Strong delivery, all that. My favorite song was Coloring. The vocal delivery, layering, and slower tempo of the song made me love it. I didn't really have that much to say about this album. Not my favorite. So I said 7.5 out of 10. It just really wasn't there for me. They're trying something different, and I'm not mad about that, but not for me. Yeah. Anyways, on to the first single album. Fun Factory is their first single album, which was released on June 4th, 2019, with 3 songs running for 9 minutes, including the title track Fun. This single album gives a refreshing, energetic feel. Considering that this was a summer release, I feel like they captivated what summer is in just 3 songs. It was very enjoyable. It was really just like summer. I mean, going from Fun and Love Rum Pum Pum, and to Fly High, it's just like you start off high energy, energetic, like summer. Like you're so happy. Given that they were doing like a kind of school concept, young and cute concept earlier, fun, they just got out of school. They're about to have some fun, you know? And then it leads into Love Rum Pum Pum, enjoying the summer. And then it ends off with Fly High, where they have this slower tempo. Like, damn, we really about to go back to school. I don't want to go back to school, like I can relate to that. I'm not trying to go back in a couple days, but we got to. And it just, that's really what summer feels like. This is how they captivated summer. And this short of a track list, like 3 songs, they were able to deliver like this. Amazing. My favorite song off this single album was Fly High. I like the slower tempo, vocal delivery, and vocal layering. I feel like it's what really brings this album together, single album together. Yeah. So my top 3, of course, number 1, Fly High, number 2, Love Rum Pum Pum, and number 3, Fun. I like this single album. I rated it an 8 out of 10. It was like impressive on what they could do with just 3 songs. This short of a track list. On to the next mini album. My Little Society is their 3rd mini album, which was released on September 16th, 2020. With 5 songs running for a total of 16 minutes, with the title track Feel Good Secret Code in parentheses. It's definitely not as young or cute as the earlier releases. They express more emotions throughout this mini album, which I like to see. You know, I'm all for emotion, emotions, emotional singing, like, cause it feels like the song's actually like made for something, you know, like it actually plays a part. Like they have history with the song because it's something they dealt with, and you can feel it in more emotional songs, and I like that. The emotions aren't, of course, like deep or like heavy, but it's still good. I like the direction they're going with it, and they're honestly finally letting their vocals shine to their full potential. That's the most positive thing I got out of this album. Like, we already know their vocals were good, but this just shows it's even better than we honestly thought. And I love that. My favorite song off this mini album was Starry Night, or well, is Starry Night. The soft beat and vocals, vocal layering, and build up made me fall in love with the song. My top three songs were, of course, number one, Starry Night, number two, Somebody to Love, and number three, Mulgogi. Yeah. I enjoyed this mini album. It really good. It's definitely a step up from what they have already released. So I said 9.5 out of 10. Really good. Just, yeah, very enjoyable. On to the next single album. 9-Way Ticket is their second single album, which was released on May 17th, 2021, with 3 songs which run for 9 minutes, including the title track, We Go. I feel like this fully marks the end of their young and cute concept. And this single album solidified it. This single album was very enjoyable. The concept was a trip, really a vacation. And I feel like they executed the concept very well. It's how like a trip really should be. From airplane mode, which would be like the build up and excitement for the trip that lies ahead. We go being the actual trip, spending your time, spending your days away from your daily normal life. Finally, Promise, where the trip finishes and you have a bittersweet moment, remembering all the activities you enjoyed along the trip, knowing that it will eventually come to an end and you'll have to go back to your daily life. Even though this album is short, I feel like that's what they did. They captured the concept perfectly. And really, I can't see it any other way. Like, they did it with this. They popped off, and um, I'm at a loss for words for what they could do with just 3 songs in total. My favorite song was Promise because of the soft beat, vocals, vocal layering, and overall bittersweet feeling. So of course my top 3, number 1 Promise, number 2 We Go, and number 3 Airplane Mode. I rated this album, single album, a 10 out of 10. I feel like they executed the concept perfectly. They delivered. They just gave everything, and this is honestly the more than what you could ask for. Like, if you told me that you would get this out of 3 songs, I'd call you crazy. But here we are, and they executed amazingly on each of these 3 songs. They even made a story throughout just 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Not a lot of time, in my opinion. And yeah, 10 out of 10, it's a masterpiece. Not that much else to say about it, really. Now, on to the next mini album. Midnight Guest is their fourth mini album, which was released on January 17th, 2022, with a total of 5 songs running for 16 minutes in total, and the title track DM. Given the title, this mini album, of course, is a slower one. It's different than what you would expect out of a K-pop mini album, but I like it. I'm here for it. Most mini albums have a couple of loud and powerful songs, mainly just being like the title track, maybe another song as well, while only having 1 or 2 songs that are kind of slow ballad like. But here, this mini album steps out of that mold and it goes for a more slower and moody feel instead of that standard K-pop loud and slow, kind of uncohesive kind of thing they have going on. And that's really why I love this mini album. They step out of that mold and they make their own thing. They're not trapped in this box when it comes to making music. They can step out and make amazing music as well, and also just make amazing music in the box and the standard as well. Just amazing. They delivered on every single song. They even split into 2 different subunits, and they just deliver in both of them. This mini album is amazing. It hits the mark and it exceeds at the concept that they went for. They just overachieved with it, and I love it. My favorite song is Love Is Around. The soft vocals, acoustic ballad sound, and vocal layering made me fall in love with this song. My top 3: number 1, Love Is Around; number 2, 0G, 0 grams, and number 3, Hush Hush. I gave this mini album a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. Honestly, a really great mini album. I do like slower songs, so maybe that's why I gave this such a high rating. But at the end of the day, it's just a work of art. It's really a masterpiece to me, and I stand by that. And in just 16 minutes, giving us that quality, I love that. Just honestly, an amazing mini album. One of my favorites I've ever listened to be honest. Maybe because of the slower sound, but like it's very cohesive. It fits into that like midnight kind of vibe. Kind of gives me like a jazz club. Even though I haven't really been to a jazz club, the only one I've been to was in Persona 5, the video game. But like, kind of gives me that vibe, and I like it. I enjoy it. That's one of my favorite parts of that game. Like the vibe of that jazz club is just amazing, and this kind of gives it off. Um, yeah. Overall, just a great mini album. Honestly, one of my favorites. It honestly might be top 5 best mini albums I listen to. Top 5, maybe top 3, maybe number 1. I don't know. I don't really have a top 5 sorted out right now, so I'll just say it's amazing. Really good mini album. They overachieved. They shot for the stars on this one, and they hit the stars. Yeah. On to the next mini album. From our Momento box is their 5th mini album, which was released on June 27, 2022, with a total of 5 songs running for 15 minutes, including the title track Stay This Way. This mini album is definitely more energetic than the last one, given that this is a summer release. Of course it's going to be energetic, no duh, it's summer. It's very enjoyable, making you want to get up and dance because of the like groovy vibe, while also giving that fun summer sound. I enjoy that. Would I say I enjoyed it more than the last mini album? No, but it's fun. Given I come from a more tropical area, I mean, I resonate with summer songs, summer kind of themed stuff a lot. I feel like I have a pretty good understanding above what summer is. I feel like they really give that summer essence in here, and I like it. My favorite song was Blind Letter. The slower tempo, vocal delivery, and layering made it number one in this album. Number two, Up and Up. Number three, Rewind. That's my top three. I rated this an 8.5 out of 10. Still pretty good. But of course not as good as what Midnight Guest was. But it's a whole different concept, so give it that. Yeah. On to the album. Unlock My World is their first full-length album, which was released on June 5th, 2023. It has 10 tracks, running for a total of 32 minutes, including the title track, #MeNow. It feels like this album really mixed together their sounds from Midnight Guest and from our Memento box, and this is what came out, and it's amazing. I love the fact that you can hear that they're building upon what they have already released and just making it more new. They just gave us a really refreshing experience by using everything they've learned and everything they've experienced throughout the years musically, and just giving us this. This release shows emotion heavily in songs like In the Mirror and Don't Care. They take on this kind of self-acceptance thing, kind of vibe, by reflecting, seeing their true self, and embracing the flaws that have been hidden, but finally revealing them all. The entire album really goes through this. Like, they go through a cycle of self-acceptance, which eventually leads to them being honest with themselves and finally finding what it is that they want to achieve. Like, it's just not only in the Mirror and Don't Care. There's obviously more songs, but I feel like those two songs stand out from the emotional standpoint. But every song really has meaning, which I like. I don't think they missed once in this album. Like, every single song was amazing. It held its part in the greatness of this album. It held its part in the story. Like, not really one single song that drags down the album at all. Not really one song that misleads and misguides the album off its tracks. They all lead with that self-acceptance cycle that I was talking about, and I love it. They even split into subunits in this album, and again, amazing. I love that the songs are long, like 3 minutes. Well, not long, but it's more than what you get out of regular K-pop songs or just songs in general. My favorite song was My Night Routine. The warm, groovy R&B melody, light, airy vocals, and emotional vocal delivery made me fall in love with this song. My top three: number one, My Night Routine, of course, I just said that. Number two, Wishlist, and number three, Prom Night. It was really hard to pick a top three. Every song was really good. So that leads me to my rating, 10 out of 10. I love this album. One of my favorite albums I've listened to, K-pop albums I listen to. Story they tell, I resonate with it. Maybe that's why I like it so much. Self-acceptance, we all struggle with that. A lot of us do. If I had to listen to a album for the rest of my life, maybe this is up for consideration. I don't know. No, it is up for consideration, actually, thinking about it. Like, you really get a lot from this album. I don't want to hold this up too long. So, on to the next single album. Supersonic is their third single album, which was released on August 12th, 2024. It includes 3 tracks that run for 9 minutes in total, and of course the title track, Supersonic. They deliver with another summer banger and display their vocals once again. Supersonic holds a special place in my heart because this song led me to making this video, and in general just led me into listening to more K-pop. My favorite song off this is Supersonic, of course. Maybe it definitely holds sentimental value, but that doesn't deny that the song is amazing. The vocal layering, addictive beat, vocal delivery, it's amazing. And honestly, of course, once again, one of the sole reasons I fell down the K-pop rabbit hole and why I'm here right now. My top three, well, it's every song. Number one, Supersonic. Number two, Take a Chance. And number three, Beat the Heat. I rated this single album a 9 out of 10. Definitely really good. Just, you gotta remember, I am biased to this single album, since it is what got me into K-pop. So take that with more of a grain of salt with this rating. Anyways, on to the dreaded single. I was gonna get the MV and then I was gonna clip it and then get the part to put in. I just rewatched the MV and now I'm crying. Or was crying. I don't know if you could see it. It dried up. I thought the first time I watched the MV, I was crying. But I didn't expect to cry again. From was released on December 23rd, 2024, and runs for a total of 3 minutes and 22 seconds. I'm not gonna lie, going back to this song after listening to everything, like all of their music that led up to it, it broke me, bro. Like the first time I listened to this song, I didn't know like anything about them. Like all I listened to was Supersonic, and that's really it. I was like, oh, they're disbanding. I was shocked. I didn't feel the emotions then, but now I feel it. I was bawling my eyes out when I watched it earlier, especially watching the video. Like the video is way different than the song by itself, especially when they said let's never leave behind that day when we talked about forever. That's when the tears were flowing off my face, bro. Like, dude, that one hit. That one hit. The ending hit, bro. I was just crying through the whole thing. Snot was running down my nose, bro. Ah. Even though I wasn't there for their entire career, like from start to finish, I could still feel the emotions being poured out, and I still, yeah, it hit me. Um, I'm not gonna rate or rank this song because I want to just leave it here. Like, it just hurt too much, bro. Just, just know that it hurt a lot to listen to. Anyways, on to the next mini album. From Our 20s is their 6th mini album, which was released on June 25th, 2025. It has 6 tracks and runs for 17 minutes, including the title track Like You Better. This is definitely a more experimental mini album, going into that kind of pop rock vibe in Revolutional and Love Equals Disaster. I love the fact that they're again stepping out of that kind of standard K-pop mold and trying to experiment into different genres. The experimenting does make sense, of course, as they have lost members and gone down to five. You know, just trying to make the name for themselves again. And I'm all for it. My favorite song was Strawberry Mimosa, the addictive the addictive groovy beat, catchy chorus and vocal layering made me fall in love with this song. My top three is number one, Strawberry Mimosa, number two, Twisted Love, and number three, Like You Better. It's not my favorite mini album from them, but it's still good. So I rated this an 8 out of 10, which is honestly crazy to think that this is on the lower side of the ratings. Is an 8? I think that says enough. Like, their discography is amazing. Honestly, I hope they keep experimenting with different genres because I like to see that. 8 out of 10, pretty good mini album. Not that much else to say about it. Now, on to the final verdict. And now we're here, the final verdict. Before I list my rankings, I just want to say, like, they're an amazing group. I can't believe that they were in the basement for so long. Like, they just ruined, not ruined, but like they just messed up. You could see how talented this group is, and it sucks to know that they were in the basement for so long. They're so talented and they were just not promoted at all, or they barely got even any music. And it sucks because they're so talented. Anyways, on to the album rankings. Starting from the bottom, at 11, I have From 9, 10, Fun Factory, 9, From Our 20s, 8, Too Hard, 7, From Our Memento box, 6, Supersonic, 5, Today, 4, My Little Society, 2, Midnight Guest, and number 1, Unlock My World. That makes sense to me. I mean, if you gotta, it was hard choosing between Midnight Guest and Unlock My World, but since Unlock My World did have more songs, I just put it at number 1. If you disagree with this list, comment yours down below. I like to see how you guys rate their albums, rank it. But yeah, top 10 songs. Again, from bottom to top. Number 10, Hush Hush. Number 9, Clover. Number 8, Somebody to Love. Number 7, Fly High. Number 6, Wish List. Number 5, Starry Night. Number 4, 0 Grams. Number 3, Promise. Number 2, My Night Routine. And number 1, Love Is Around. Again, if you disagree, let me know your favorite songs from them. Anyways, that's really it. They're an amazing group. They deserve all the hype. They deserve all the fame. They deserve even more than what they have. They would have more than what they had right now if, you know, a certain company didn't keep them in the basement for that long. I'm just saying. Like, dude, they're so talented. I'm telling you, they would have, if they were not in the basement for what, how long was that? 2018? 7 years. Basically, they were in the basement. Insane. I just hope now with their new label, ASND, that they are able to do what they want that they have the freedom though. If you want me to do more of these, comment some recommendations down below. I will be doing twice solos. Red Velvet, IU. I'm not sure what else, but those three are coming. It will take a while though, because these videos do take a long time. Just writing out the script, editing the video, and I got school now, so I gotta balance everything again. It's gonna suck, but I'll do it. Anyways, yeah, it doesn't have to be K-pop either. I can also review other artists. I listen to other music than just K-pop, as you can see. But if that's it, like, comment, subscribe. You know, it really, I appreciate it if you do it. You don't have to, but yeah. Any criticisms you want to tell me, I'm fine with it. But that's it for the video, really. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh.